Hi, sisters. Have you ever met somebody that has really changed your life, who's brought a sense of home to your heart? I find that I get that when I listen to Sister Hinckley speaking. I love her sense of humor. I love how down to earth she is. And I love that you get the feeling that even though she had a simple life, it kind of got turned upside down when her husband was called as an apostle and then as the prophet. And yet she accepted what the Lord wanted in her life, and she kept moving forward with strength. She always supported the prophet in his calling and sustained him. She spent her life in service. And I love the story of when she finished high school and she had just signed up for college, and she was really looking forward to that because she was such a great student and she loved learning. But the day that she signed up, she went home and found out that her father had lost his job because of the Great Depression. And so she immediately went and took a job as a secretary and used that as her opportunity to serve her family during that time of need. Later on, she would do courses as she was able to, and she spent her entire life learning. She always read, constantly. She said that herself and President Hinckley had decided that they would give up television because they just found that there was so much more to life when they just spent their time reading. Other than watching the news, that was the one thing that they allowed themselves so they could keep up on current events. I love her sense of self, her independence, that she was somebody who always could be counted on. There's a really great quote that I have here from her that says, and this is her advice for having a long life. She says, if you're happy, you live longer than if you're unhappy. And she has always been happy and content with the world. And she reminisces about her time with President Hinckley. And she says, in 1937, when a young Gordon Hinckley told me he wasn't sure they could be married because he only had $150 in the bank in those Depression-era days, I replied, you mean I get $150 and a husband? It was just so much of the way that she was. She loved life. She loved the sisters. And I just want to end this quickly with a small quote from her. She says, and this is to each and every one of us sisters, oh, how we need each other. For those of us who are old need you who are young, and hopefully you who are young need some of us who are old. It is a sociological fact that women need women. We need deep and satisfying and loyal friendships with each other. So much love to each of you. Have a great time this month and really celebrate the women that are around you.